Yo, what is going on YouTube? Sharp here, Bernie has another video, and today we are going to be deciding how we get involved in an NFT community. How do we make that first purchase into a brand new community, whether it's our first NFT or we're just looking to buy another? What makes me buy the NFTs that I buy? This is all my opinion. Like I said in the video before, I'm not an expert. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is just based on what I look at. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on the video as it does help with the algorithm, and let's get right into it. Okay, so the 4 things I look at when buying an NFT is, number 1, the most important thing to me is the community. How active is the community? Are they active on Discord? Are they active on Twitter? How do they feel about the project? Do they seem like they're there for the long haul, or are they just there for a quick flip? What is going on in those Discords? What is their Twitter activity like? That's something that's really important to me. The number 2 thing is the team active? Whether it be admins and stuff in the Discord, the developer, the social media team, how active are they? And what are they doing for the community? Are they running game nights? Are they doing giveaways? Are they doing meme contests? Are they doing just anything to help build the community and keep the community involved with what's going on? And then number 3 importance to me is, what are they building? What's their roadmap look like? What do they got planned for the future? That kind of falls lower on the list for me because any of these projects can promise anything. I could draw a bunch of pictures of turds with eyes and mouths and hats and stuff on them, and I could tell you guys I'm coming out with a game in Q1 of 2022. That doesn't make it real. Doesn't make it like an actual thing. Doesn't mean I'm a developer and know how to come out with a game. So you have to take what their roadmap says with a grain of salt until they actually start building stuff and teasing stuff and showing like what they're doing. And then the number 4 thing for me is the artwork cool? Is it cute? Is it something that I would rep on a t-shirt or in a profile picture? To me, that's like the least important thing. I know a lot of people think the NFT is about the art, which, if you buy something and it goes to pretty much 0 price, then you're in it for the art, buddy. I hope you enjoy what that looks like. But I think, to me, especially with these 10K profile picture projects, that what it looks like isn't necessarily like that important. I said number 1 was the community. Now, I like to tweet out little baity tweets like this that kind of get people active and in those different communities to tweet at me, because it helps me see how active they are. It helps me see which one is in Discord and active, like, yo, let's let this guy know that we're here. Like, I know a lot of people tweet this out to Interaction Farm on Twitter, but it actually does help. And there has been a couple NFTs that I've bought just based on the community tweeting me a whole bunch. So let's scroll through here. And by the way, if you don't have I have a big Twitter account and I'm verified. So obviously people are going to tweet me because they think I'm important or some shit, which I'm not, but that's just how it goes. If you're like, dude, I have 4 followers. If I tweet that, no one's going to tweet me. Well, you could go to a bigger Twitter account in the NFT world that tweets stuff like this, and you could just look at their replies. You don't even need to tweet this out. I mean, I'm going through, I see 2 different humanoids tweeting me. I'll give a shout out to Ugliest Duck. She's actually coming out with a project, Kyoto 3088. I don't know when that mints exactly, but I'll probably be checking that out on the mint day. Lazy Lions, dude, the Lazy Lions actually hurt me, because when I first got into looking at these NFT stuff, I saw the lions. I'm like, dude, these look cool. Like, I could see people wanting these. It was at a 0.1 Ethereum floor, and I was fairly new to NFTs, and I'm like, dude, I should get 3 or 4 of these. And I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I kept looking at them and I just didn't get one. And then next thing you know, I look and they're at a 3 Ethereum floor. Now I think they have pulled back to a 1 Ethereum floor, which is still pretty high up there especially if you're buying your first NFT. But yeah, the Lazy Lions, very active community. I mean, they have 43,000 Twitter followers. Their community is very active. They are always in Discord. They're always tweeting people. Definitely good people over there. And that's another thing you need to look at as well. You need to pick your price point and figure out, how much money you're willing to spend and how much money you're willing to just put in the fireplace and burn. You have to assume that this is going to 0. Don't look at it as I'm gonna buy this and we're gonna be driving around in Lamborghinis and yachts. I swear, some people be buying their first NFT and the next thing they go is Lamborghini.com and they start picking out, their model and shit. Everyone needs to slow down a little bit and just assume all these are going to 0. Nifty Nanas, they kind of have a pretty decent community. For only having 1,800 followers, I do get a lot of Nifty Nanas in my mentions. More humanoids. I might have to check out the humanoids. Another humanoid. So we got a lot of humanoids. Doge Capital. I've seen them. I see a lot of Doge Capital. I might actually take a look at them as well. Epic Eagles. I do own some Epic Eagles. They were pretty active on they were pretty active on Twitter. I don't know how they're doing now. Another humanoid. A lot of humanoids. Another nifty Nana. And so you just look at these and you see like who's active. Another humanoid. I think humanoids are up there as well though. Let's see. I don't know why they're not verified. That's kind of strange. Volume on them's kind of low. I mean, I guess volume on them's not too bad. A couple of people buying an hour ago. This was over a 1 Ethereum floor, but the whole market kind of had a pullback with Bitcoin and Ethereum going up. So you can't really look too much at the floor price. But they're at a 0.4 right now. Might not be a bad buy. They look like 3D rendered punks. So I might check those out. Non-conformist ducks. What's a non-conformist duck? A lot of duck pictures. The reptilians for good. More humanoids. I'm getting a lot of humanoids out here. Doge Capital, get in before it's too late. Wolf Wolf, another guy with Doge Capital. Mars Cats, I do have some Mars Cats. Another humanoid. Another humanoid. A nifty Nana, Doge Capital. Newt. I think this is the pesky penguins, if I'm not mistaken. The Newt. Another humanoid. So right now it seems like humanoids and Doge Capital are like the top ones that are tweeting me right now. Lazy Lions, humanoids, Doge Capital, Mars Cats, Lazy Lions, Doge Capital. I think Doge Capital is on Solano as well. So like I said, humanoids are at a 0.44 Ethereum floor. That's like almost $2,000. For those of you guys that don't know what the floor price means, that means the cheapest, the absolute cheapest that you could get into a project. So if I go to buy now, the cheapest I could get in is 0.44. This guy's selling his $1,800. That's the cheapest humanoid I can get. Now, for this video's purpose, as of right now, I'm kind of real deep in Ethereum projects. So as far as, I mean, this community is pretty active. If I had more Ethereum to be throwing around, then, you know, I might copy humanoid. I have seen a lot of big NFT people in this. They have 5,300 unique holders, which is actually fucking huge. Over 50% distribution to holders. I mean, right now with the market being pulled back, this could be a solid buy. I personally am not going to get one right now, but we'll see. This will probably be another lazy line for me. I'll look back. It'll be like a 5 Ethereum floor in a month and we can cry about it together. We're going to look at Doge Capital. So they're at a 3.9 floor. Starting off looking at them, like I said, the last thing I look at is the artwork, but I will say they do look very similar to another Solano project, which is Soul and Monkey Business, which they might have done that on purpose because the floor price of this is 238 Solano. We'll just say the price of Solano right now is $200. The cheapest price you could get a Soul and Monkey Business is, let's say, 47,000 bucks if you wanted to buy this. So this looking very similar at a 3.9 floor, which is about $800. You know, it could be a play. It could be a good thing or bad thing that it looks pretty similar to Soul and Monkey Business. I just don't know what Doge Capital is making, but we'll see. So as far as artwork goes, I'm not a big fan of the pixel art. I'm not a big, like, I don't get it. I don't understand why people like this, but you know, people do. For some reason, the pixel ones do pop off. Let's go and look at their Discord. Let's see what the community's talking about. You can see you have people woofing, woof, woof. Very active right now. This is a very new project. The mint price was 1 Sol. They minted on the 20th. So 3 days, there's only 5,000 of them. And it was a 1 Sol mint and they're already up to like a 4. So like if you minted, you're sitting pretty good. I will say, I don't like that a lot of the chat right now is delist, we control floor, don't list, never list again. Skelly sold for 30. Okay, they're talking about a big sell, which is also pretty big. I'll look into that once I look at the volume. Delist. So there's a lot of floor talk. Even whoever Ice is, he's one of the Wolferators. We're on a delist mission, delist silly prices. We are also aiming for delisting everything. My thing is people are up money Like, let people take their profit, or let people take their L. Maybe, you know, they got into it and they're like, you know, I'm gonna just take an L on this. I'm not feeling too confident about it, because everyone takes L's, everyone takes dubs. So, I mean, I guess everyone's hyped up because the price is going up. I understand that, but yeah, a lot of floor talk can be bad, because all these people that are saying delist, 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 floor is lava, you know, they're back to 3.5, guys. Like, you know, they're talking about the floor. Like, everything is going to have a pullback. Nothing goes up forever. Everything is going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's natural with any investment, any type of market. There's going to be pullbacks. It's natural. It's healthy for it to grow. It just depends on what's going to happen to this community. What's going to happen to this community when that pullback happens? 20 soul sale. Okay, so I guess there's some pretty big sales. 5 floor by the end of the hour. Let's fucking go. Everyone's still talking about the floor. We'll definitely have to see what they do when you know, the floor is not doing well, because I think that's what is kind of the true tribute to the community, is how their floor is doing. Let's go look at their Twitter. So official links, they're on FTX, Digitalize. So they're listed on just about every market. 11,000 followers. They're retweeting a bunch of people in the community. Big woof 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 woof. So they have like a little woof woof thing. It's very similar to the sappy seals that I'm in, where you see me arfing on Twitter. They have like a little saying. I think that could also be good too, because it lets people kind of have a thing, you know, and part of the community. Right now their Twitter is a bunch of retweeting people in the community. Yeah, I mean, right now they're very active on Twitter, but like I said, they're only 3 days old. The price is booming right now, as you could see. And it's really gonna be interesting to see what this project's doing 2 weeks from now, you know, when maybe there's not so much hype. How are they going to be reacting to things? I mean, they have a baby, literally. Jesus Christ, is that kid going to fall in lava? So yeah, so Twitter's active, Discord's active. The mods are in the Discord talking. They're building a nice community. The supply is only 5,000. So I do think that's pretty big, that there's such a small supply. The less the supply and the more demand, it's going to make the price go up a lot faster. Let's see their announcements, what they're doing. They came out with a rarity sheet. So you kind of just have to go based off of this. They might not have like an official rarity thing where you can see like actually how rare your Doge is. Only delisted Doge will be considered for the Chain Dogs giveaway. So I think they're doing a giveaway for people. We have appointed Doge Playboy as our social media manager. Okay, so they have a social media manager, someone whose main job is to keep the Twitter active. That's pretty big. We have a new member of the Wolf Bank. It's a thug. The Doge Capital is now officially a member of the Thugs DAO. Okay, so let's see what they're talking about. This is where you start diving in roadmap. The team's active, the community's active. That's the 2 checks on that. Buy dog food and feed some street dogs. I wonder if they actually went out and just fed some random street dogs. We released the Chain Dogs. 10 Doges will be randomly airdropped to Doge Capital holders. Listing on Marketplace, member exclusive merch drop. Okay, so they're doing merch. That's cool. They already have designs for it. Wolf DAO formation, 1 Doge equals 1 vote. If you guys don't know, a DAO where the community runs what's going to be happening in the future. You get to vote on it based on, if you have 2 Doges, you get 2 votes. And those votes can be use 5% of sales to buy floor Doges. So yeah, right here. So they're going to let the community decide if they're going to buy those floor Doges and then burn them, which will make the collection smaller, which I don't necessarily like that. I mean, 5,000 is already a pretty small collection. You don't want to like deflate your collection too much, because then like people start looking at it and they're like, yo, why is there only 3,000 of these? What happened? Oh, well, we bought some and burned them. And it makes your community smaller. Like, I think 5,000 is a good amount. I don't think they should burn any. Start a liquidity pool to stabilize price. We will buy a floor SMB, which is a Soul and Monkey business, the one that I showed. A Thug Bird, that's what they were talking about. They bought. Let the Wolf DAO decide what to do with it, if they want to fractionalize it or do a single giveaway or hold. This will be the beginning of the Wolf Bank. 5% of initial sales will be added to the Wolf Bank as well. So I'm guessing, so anytime something on like Soul and Art anytime one of these NFTs is bought or sold, there is a transaction fee. The people who make the NFT make money off that. I guess they're putting that into the Wolf Bank, and they're going and buying more valuable NFTs, such as Soul and Monkey Business and a Thug Bird. And then they're going to let the community decide if they want to like fractionalize it, which they would let people in the community, I guess, own a part of it. Or they're just going to do a giveaway to someone in the community, or they'll just hold it and then decide in the future. So that's pretty cool. They're already kind of working on stuff like that. Definitely a lot of like community building stuff. Stage 2, start working on breeding and gamification, staking. Stake your Doge capital to earn dog food token. This token will be backed by the assets in the Wolf Bank. Each dog food token represents a share in Wolf Bank. This creates a floor price of the dog food token. Apart from representing a share in Wolf Bank, dog food tokens will also have their utilities in Doge capital ecosystem, like breeding, future drops, payment for Doge exclusive merch. Okay, so they're going to come out with a token that you pretty much can earn for staking, but you'll be able to use your dog food token that you earn to breed, probably own more. You'll probably be able to breed to get more Doge capital, whether it be like Doge puppies or whatever. You'll be able to use those tokens for future drop access, payment for merch. So instead of them just directly giving you money for holding something, which is what a lot of Soul projects were doing, which would classify them as a security, a lot of those have kind of stepped away from that as Coinbase and FTX get involved. They're not listing any projects that are doing that because they don't want to have to deal with the SEC and regulation. So they are coming out with they say they are coming out with a token. I mean, I don't know what the timeline for stage 2 is. This is kind of why I put roadmap and like what the team is building third on my list, because just about every NFT says they're doing a game, a metaverse, breeding, coming out with a token. Like, these are all the buzzwords in the NFT community. And it really just comes down to, do they give a date? And when it comes to that date, do they follow through on what they're saying? Say if they're like, hey, December 14th, we're going to have staking is going to be live. We're going to be good to go on December 14th. Do they actually go live, or do they say, hey guys, sorry, we're going to have to delay this. We don't know when it'll go live. And then you're like, wait, what the fuck? What's going on here? So I kind of take all this stuff with a grain of salt. Although, I mean, that is cool that if they do come out with all that, airdrops with actual utility and game theory, treasure hunt with a grand prize. The first one's to solve it. So they do have plans for the future. They're not just gonna release these and then pump the price and abandon it. That's kind of cool. They have plans, and they are working on things, as you see in the announcements. I mean, they bought a Thug Bird. They have a Soul and Monkey Business. They have a Degen Ape Academy as well. So they are building up the Wolf Bank. Oh my God, they fed the street dogs. Let's go. This is all his dogs and shit. They're not real street dogs. I'm kidding. But that's pretty cool. So they have the Wolf Bank that has $113,000 in it. Yeah, I mean, they're building stuff. They're active. Like I said, they are 3 days old. So you just never know where stuff like this is going to go. But you can tell from my tweet and just from the Discord, I mean, they are extremely active in here for now. Let's go look at the price. So 3.98, 3.98, 444. So there's not many listed, I will actually buy some of these just to, I don't know, see where it goes. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. I don't necessarily like buying stuff that's already up over 3x, but I mean, there's only 189 of them listed, and there's only 5,000 of these. So, I mean, I do think that if they continue the community going, I will have to watch it and see like where they are at the end of the day, because the hype will die down for sure. And then that might be where like, maybe I sell one or two of them, take some profit, and then just hold one, see where it heads to. But if you look at the last sales, I mean, 2 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, someone bought one for 13, 16, 14. That's also something that's huge to look at. These are people that aren't just trying to make a quick flip. Like, these are people that would probably believe more, like the project's going to last longer than a week, because you wouldn't buy that far over the floor if you're just planning on quick flipping it. If the project's going down, this 16 buy, I don't care how rare this is, like someone's not going to buy it for 16. Like you're going to lose a lot more money on buying that. But if it goes up and you have a more rare one, like it's more likely someone's going to pay more money for that. So we'll see. Like I said, it's like an $800 floor. I bought a couple of them. And we'll see where this project goes. I mean, they definitely caught my attention on Twitter. Yeah, that's kind of the main things that I look at when buying into a community. It's not going to stay this active all the time, at least I don't think. And there's going to be a point where things die down, and that's going to be on the team to kind of bring things back around. But we'll see where my little dojis go. Plus, it is Doge, and I could see Elon Musk get one of these. Don't buy anything based on what I'm saying, because if the price does pump up, I will sell. So don't be coming in here buying and then you see me selling, you're like, yo, what the hell? I thought we were in this together. No, I'm just making a video. I didn't even know. I mean, the floor price is now 4.25. This thing is going quick. So we'll see where it ends up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one.